Hello Taurus, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 27th of January to the 2nd of February 2020 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Taurus. So I'm using the Tarot of Dreams here to pull an overarching tarot card for you. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Taurus? Angel, Spirits, Guides. Okay, wow. We have a money card. We have the Nine of Coins. This is luxury. This is entrepreneurial energy. This is somebody who is being rewarded for all their efforts, their hard work in the material sense, money, material, security, stability. There could be some advancement here. If you're looking at opportunities in terms of money and career as well, Taurus, this is a very good card. If you have a business venture that you're getting off the ground, it's saying it's going to go places. But this is also you standing in your own self-esteem, self-worth, understanding your own worth now, understanding your own practical capabilities to really bring success, stability, security into your life. And obviously those are the traits of your sign, so it kind of ties in very well. Okay, let's see what else we have. I will say the nines are very independent energies. It's a personal experience to you. So this is your personal journey that is getting you to this point as well. I will say that. It's a card of independence, standing on your own 2 feet. We have the Temple Path and Community. Let me read Community first. We have Connection with Kindred Spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. Let me just turn over. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even business partnership, business network, consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make sure such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. Yeah, there could also be some celebration coming your way. Yeah. Interesting, Taurus. So there could be some celebration. I mean, this is very 3 of Cups energy. It can be about teamwork. It can be about networking. It might well be conversations that you're having with people. 3 of Cups is a mercurial card. It can be about the communication, interaction with people. I'm going to read the Temple Path and then we will crack on. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing spiritual destiny of your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card tells you that what you are going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on a karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for the personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members, friends, angels, guides, all loving spirit helpers who assist you. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time. So keep in mind your personal priorities, following your higher intentions, will help you move your life forward in a dramatic way, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on your experience. You're in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. The work that you're doing, and I know some of you are doing a lot of hard work, you're in the right direction. very much connected to destiny, your path. Angels, what is the message for Taurus, please? Message for Taurus. Oh, there's too many there. Sorry, there's about 5 cards. Message for Taurus, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, big happy changes, Taurus, are ahead. And I kind of see that because that is so warm. This is finding the path, you know? Finding the path to wherever this leads, yeah. To big happy changes. But I think you're being helped. I think there could be reasons to celebrate as well. Okay. Let's pull the cards and see what we have. Angels, spirits, guides, what is the message for Taurus, please? Okay, the first card is... Oh, okay, first 2 cards are out, Taurus. We've got the 7 of Wands and the Star. This is your past position. Obviously, some of you are at different life stages. Sometimes the messages matter more. Your present position, Taurus. We've got death. Oh my goodness, didn't we have this last week? I keep on getting the Phoenix Rising card for you. I think this is like the second or... Did we have it in the spirit messages as well? I mean, look at the videos, but I'm sure this is the 3rd time I've had this card. Yeah, you see? Judgment. 2 cards of Pluto. Temperance is... So this is your challenge. This is the advice from Spirit. And your outcome, Taurus. Yeah, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay. Pull one more shuffle. So angel, spirits, guides, can we get clarifiers for the cards on the table, please, for Taurus, starting with the past position, the Star and the 7 of Wands. Can we have clarifiers, please, for Taurus? We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, the Death card, Taurus. I can't believe this has come out again. Yeah. We have the Sun. Oh my goodness, these 2 cards are linked. You see the Sun is rising there and the Sun is... There is progress here. Progress on whatever the other reading has been, because we've got these 2 cards together. Things are moving forward between these 2 cards. It's very powerful. Strength card clarifies judgment in your challenge. Advice from Spirit with Temperance. We have the King of Swords. We've got a lot of Aquarian energy here. Card of Aquarius, card of Aquarius. And the 4 of Cups, Taurus. Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. Okay. So the 7 of Wands is a card of challenge. Somebody is being challenged here. Generally it's in their external environment, but for me as a reader it can also be where you've overcome challenge from within too, because this is also a recognition of your power and potential from within. The wands signify power, potential, your passions, that driving energy to overcome anything. And when you look, the people, you don't even see the people because they're far lower on this card than this person is, which kind of signifies that you are getting there. You know, this is not in vain. You are going to overcome this challenge. You are going to get there. However difficult this is, however much effort you're putting in, you're going to overcome it because you're in a higher position. You have an advantage here. You're getting there. So this is about keep on going. Keep on going. Dare to dream, Taurus. The star. Dare to dream. Card of Aquarius. You know, I mean, this could have been to do with, I won't rule out, I mean, Aquarius is all about, you know, when we've got the community card here, it can all be all about our connections with people, our relationships with groups of people, all of this kind of energy. And some of you could have found that very challenging as well, so I'm not going to rule that out either. But you're finding your direction now. You're finding your direction. There are big happy changes ahead. Because this card is all about hope. Dare to dream. It is time to hope again. This is when, you know, you might have been very much challenged to your very core, because this is where your true light shines. The person is naked, representing that this is where your true light is beginning to really shine, whether you know it or not. That's what this challenge has revealed, what you've experienced. And now there is new growth here. It is you reconnecting to your true identity, who you truly are, finding your direction again. This is a very spiritual card. It is divine blessings, divine wish fulfillment being bestowed on you. You know, we have 7 gifts here represented by the stars. It's all to do with Christian faith and all that type of thing. Not that I'm limited to just that. This is all about blessings, but you're being asked to shine in your own individual light, just like that yellow star amongst all the white ones as well. Now is the time to find your direction, and I do feel for some of you, you are finding your direction, getting a higher understanding of your situation, and that's allowing you to move forward. You see, this person is higher than the others as well, higher than the things that challenge them. And that's where I think you do have the advantage now, and you are finding direction. So stay focused. Don't allow your mind to get in the way, mind to play tricks on you. This can be when your mind plays tricks on you from within. The swords energy are all about truth, clarity. This person wears a blindfold. They have shackles, very loose shackles. They could easily just wriggle out of them and walk away and remove the blindfold. But they don't, because they don't realise that they're stuck. They don't realise that they don't see the path forward. There's a kind of feeling here that when your mind plays tricks on you, it is understanding and getting a higher perspective on your situation to see that when that's happening. And I think for some of you, there is a message of keep on going. Don't allow your mind to replay negative things in your mind. This is very much being a prisoner of the mind and maybe not even realizing it. And there is something about getting a higher perspective. And I think you are, Taurus, because everything is becoming clear. Everything is becoming clear because there's an ending here. The Death card is an ending. Something needs to end. An ending is in sight. So whatever this means to you, you know, if you've been challenged by people in your life, by your own internal obstacles, this is where you are asked to release that baggage. This is where you are asked to allow something to end, draw it to a close in order to rise in your own light. This is very much like shedding an old skin. It is purification. It is allow those purifying waters of the Death card to wash over you and purify you, reveal your true light, so that you can rise like that sun in the distance and move on. Leave old beliefs, old baggage, old ways of thinking, old limitations behind you. The Death card, with the Sun card in particular, is very liberating. There is real liberation here, because it is when you're freeing yourself from things that don't serve you anymore, you allow things to end in order to move on in your own light. And dare to dream, and dare to hope. Yeah. Because you are finding direction. You know, the sun is when everything is becoming clear. And the obstacles that you faced, you know, with that death card, you know, this is the wall almost. You're releasing yourself from old boundaries, old limitations, and really opening up your inner world, opening up to new possibilities, opening up and liberating yourself from the past. Whatever has been a trial and a challenge, this is where you're moving on from that. The Sun card is a card of celebration, joy, success. It can be linked with the birth of children. It can be linked with new pets and animals as well, new additions to the family. But it is about finding your own natural power as well. This is divine energy shining on you. I mean, this is divine energy shining on you. You know, it's very powerful, Taurus. It can also be a card of very good news coming your way. Things are about to get better. But I feel that something has to end in order for you to rise in your own light now as well. This is a big awakening. You've got 2 awakening cards here, Taurus. You know, I think it was Waite who did the Rider-Waite illustrations with Pamela Coleman Smith. He called this an awakening of the soul, because this is just when everything is becoming clear and you're finding the right direction. So, very powerful. So, it is beautiful energy. Things are beginning to look up. There is real promise. Now, certainly in terms of career, this is very good. This is material success as well. Heading towards material success, better times ahead on the career front in particular. It's very good on that front. This is an awakening as well. You know, judgment is an awakening. You know, sometimes Judgment card, it can ask you to judge the situation. And I feel for some of you, you know, the Strength card is when you need to face fears, when you need to face your adversities. You know, I see the 7 of Wands, that challenge card. Whatever you've needed to face, know that you're strong enough. And this is you understanding and awakening to that possibility of your own strength, your own power. Because you're being asked to step into your own light and let go of what's gone. Whatever you've needed strength for, Taurus, I feel it is understand your own power, your own potential now, to overcome anything that you really put your mind to. Remember that 7 of Wands, the person is higher. They have an advantage. They are above the other people that are challenging them. So it is about let go of what's gone and step into your own light, your own power now. Very powerful card. This is a wake-up call, but you have 2 big cards of awakening in your own power now. There's also karma associated with this. If you've been treated poorly, particularly by people, or you feel ill-treated or ill-judged, there is karma here as well. And it is about giving up to the universe. Don't hold on to it. Let it go between these 2 cards. Because both of these cards are very karmic. You know, that Pluto is a very karmic energy. Release it, let it go. Because you've learnt the lessons that you needed to learn. It doesn't serve you anymore. The karmic lessons are finished as far as that is concerned. And it's now time to recognise your own power in bringing positive change to a situation. Big, happy changes. The Strength card is number 8. And 8 is about change. Allowing change to happen. And this person, for some reason, is resisting it. Maybe doesn't realise how to do it. But I think it will become clear to you. And again, we have another clear card here. Temperance is a card of Sagittarius. You know, temperance is about finding balance from within, making peace with whatever's gone on, Taurus, in order to open up to expansion, flow, progress, all of this kind of thing in your life now. Making peace from within, reconciling differences, emotions from within, making peace also with external situations. I mean, the Judgment card can also talk about forgiveness as well. Forgive where you can forgive, because that is a form of release as well. But this is where you have a higher perspective, a higher understanding of your situation now, and a higher appreciation of where you want to go in your life. This is also a very directional energy. it's an energy of truth as well. So I feel for some of you now, you see we've got the path here. Everything is becoming clear once you find balance from within. Whatever you've been through, Taurus, you know, the temperance, when you temper metal, it becomes twice as strong. And this is saying whatever you've been through, you have become twice as strong. And it's time to awaken to that realization of your own power to bring positive change. And I think you are, because where you kind of didn't get perspective, where you struggled to get a higher understanding of your situation, a higher perspective to see the bigger picture, to suddenly have a game plan. The King of Swords is a card of Aquarius as well. He sits on a cliff. And this is about getting a bird's eye view of your situation, everything becoming clear, seeing the whole picture, and understanding the steps that you need to make, the decisions that you need to make. He is the ultimate strategist. He is the person with the plan. He is a great planner. He is somebody who wins through power of that mind, as represented by the butterfly on his throne. He can transform situations to his advantage by really applying his mind, making decisions, choices, vocalizing his position to people. This is where you're just getting, you're not allowing your mind, the negative energy, to own you. This is somebody who conquers that. And because they are in control of their mind, they are really in control of where they're going as well, in terms of what they perceive, their decisions and choices and the path before them. So very powerful energy with the King of Swords. There's an element of fairness to do with the King of Swords as well. There's an element also of not allowing, you see, you've only got one cup's energy here, and it's towards the end, and that seems to be the only thing that's going to get in the way, the cup's energy. The King of Swords, this is the advice from Spirit, judges things without the emotion being involved. He is all about seeing the facts of the situation, and you're being asked to do the same in the advice from Spirit area now. The outcome, Taurus. Don't hold back. Some of you have been through an emotional time, but this is the divine nudge card. There are great things ahead for you. There are great opportunities, experiences, whatever this is. This is the hand of the universe now nudging you forward. This person has crossed arms, crossed legs. They're not open to receive, and you're being told now is the time to move forward, to be open to receive, to take action, to push forward now, to draw a line under whatever is keeping you stuck, because we have stagnant energies at the beginning and end of your reading. Because when you do, you lay the foundations for future growth that, let's remind ourselves, is leading to this. Now, this can be, the hard work is going to pay off. If this is a new business venture, it's going to pay off. If this is some message coming to you of an opportunity, you know, you are going to excel at this, certainly in terms of business and career. If this is you going back to education to get a higher qualification, to get more responsibility and money in your job, this is doing the work in order to really get a lot more money and more security for yourself. It can be about doing CVs, talking to people, networking. Like I said, there's a big theme on networking, getting out there in order to bring positive change to your life, and it's leading to the Nine of Pentacles. So let's remember that whatever steps you're taking, you have all the abilities, the practical know-how, the abilities that you need to change the Page of Pentacles to this. And this is the beginnings of making that happen, Taurus. Get a plan together. This is somebody who reflects on what's gone, but this is a knight who has his sword at his side. He's been recharging, he's been reflecting, he's been evaluating the situation, and now he's getting perspective on how to go out there now, the direction he needs to take. He's got his sword at his side. This is a momentary pause. Some of you could have been healing. Sometimes this comes and it's just about taking a time out to get perspective and then just move forward. Yeah. Because this is somebody who has a plan. You won't get the better of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very quick-witted, very there's an essence between these two cards of you know exactly what to do with the mind, with your practical abilities, in order to bring success into your life. So something is stopping you. This could have been emotional upheaval, being emotionally drained, all of this kind of energy. Don't allow emotions to get involved as much. I know it's difficult, but that's what the King of Swords says. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. But again, Taurus, you know, third time this has come out for me as a reader. It is saying something to you. This is your time to rise like the phoenix. Two cards of Pluto. There is deep transformation here. Let something go, because it is time to rise in your own light. Stand in your own light, the sun. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.